Okay, I think we're about ready to start. And if you remember, last week we were making projects with the Sending Cheer bundle. So let me show you the card we made last week, and Nancy Arno won the card. She was the lucky Facebook winner. So this was the card that she got to take home. And then we also created a candy bar wrapper with this darling little gingerbread. And then we made the little rick-rack for the belt. And it says, open me, and you pull on it, and the candy bar will come sliding out. So this is a great gift idea. Hi, Carolyn. How are you doing? This is a great gift idea. So if you want to know how to make this candy bar wrapper, super easy, or if you want to know how to make this card, visit my blog, www.becreativestamping.com. You will see last week's Thursday post, last Thursday, and you can download the supply list with measurements. Now, I'd love to know if you like to download those PDF files and save them. It always includes measurements and all the supplies. So anyway, I hope you're able to use those PDFs because they take a great deal of time to put together. I'm really wondering how I'm going to get tomorrow's done because there's just so much on the list right now. All right, so we're over in our mini catalog. We're on page 32, and this is the Sending Cheer bundle. It has some beautiful stamped images such as the present, the bow, the stocking, the gingerbread bow. All of the sentiments can be stamped. The hearts can be stamped. The envelope can be stamped. The holly and the berries. So lots of these items can be stamped. And if you see them shaded, that means you can cut them out as well. So that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. And I'm going to share with you some punch art. You're going to learn how to create an elf, Santa, and Mrs. Claus. All right? Tina says, if I make candy wrappers, hide them. My sons ate all the candy out of them. I love that, Tina. Thank you for sharing that. Super funny. Okay, so tonight's punch art that I'm going to show you is not my original work. The punch art that you're going to see this evening, and we're going to start with this darling little elf. The punch art is by Cindy Ballman, and she is stamped with Aloha. That is her business name, and Cindy Ballman is the demonstrator. And she did such a great job creating the elf, the Santa Claus, and Mrs. Claus that I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? But Cindy made tags with all of hers. I'm going to show you how to make some gift packaging with this punch art, okay? Yay, Nancy just got her Sending Cheers bundle. Nancy, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you have it. That is great. All right, so you can see here that I did create another candy bar wrapper using the little elf, and then I made the little belt for him. But that's not what we're going to be making this evening. We are going to be putting together one of our boxes that is located in the annual catalog. All right, so I'm going to show you where to find this box, and then I'm going to show you how to make that elf. All right, so the box is in the annual book. It's on page 126, and it is the envelope treat box. There are 10 white stampable boxes in the package, and they are $8. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to put it together and how to embellish it. All right, so let's see. Let's start with the elf first. Okay, all righty. So let me make sure I have all my pieces and parts. I'm going to be showing you which dies I used so that you'll know which dies to use, okay? All right, first I use a 1 3/4 inch punch, circle punch, for the face, all right? So I'm going to bring this in. This is the face, the big circle. It is 1 3/4 inches. So let's get that out. And that is our first piece, okay? Now the next piece is the hat. And the hat comes with a little hole in it, and that's where you put your string to create a tag, all right? So that's our second piece. I'm going to show you the die. All of the dies are included in the set, in the Sending Cheer bundle, all right? So there's your hat die right there. And the next piece we're going to want to use is this one. And that is right here. This is going to be the brim of the hat, all right? The brim of the hat. I'm so afraid I'm going to lose my pieces. We're going to also need a bow, and this is the bow that we're going to use. Now, I just need the very top part. So what I'm going to do is I am going to trim the middle part away. I just got rid of that because this really goes on the gift box. All right, so let me show you that stamped image. Do you see this? This is the gift box. This is the ribbon that you can stamp on top, or you can die cut your bow and then it fits right there, okay? So it really is for a package. All right, let's see what we have next. We are going to be using, we need 2 ears, and the ears are right here. Now, this die is for the stocking. It's for the heel and the toe of the stocking. But we need 2 of these, 2 of the bigger ones in petal pink, all right? And I'm just gonna put this back in the bag because I will lose it. All right, so let's build our cute little elf first. And those are the dies that we used. And we're gonna put the hat on first, all right? And you can put it on the circle, or you can put your liquid glue on your hat, all right? Now, you're going to make sure that this hat fits right on top the circle, okay? You don't want it to go down too far, all right? So that's the hat, super easy, right? Now we're going to add the brim of the hat. And I am getting to the end of my dimensionals, so we are going to be using my scraps, all right? The color of the face is petal pink, and the color of the hat and the bow is shaded spruce. So those are the colors that we're using, and of course, this is basic white. All right, so just putting some dimensionals there. The color of the hat is shaded spruce. I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell y'all that. Petal pink face and petal pink ears. All right, so it does not matter which way you put this on the hat. It can go this way, it can go this way. All right, it will not matter. So now we're going to cover that up and put that there. All right, everybody still with me? Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is add the ears, all right? So let me dump those out of my bag. Hello, Becky, how are you doing? Now, these are from the stocking die, okay? Remember, it's the toe and the heel, and we're using 2 of the larger pieces. So we kind of want his ears, let me see. Yep, we want his ears to go this way. So I'm gonna put a little bit of Tombow glue there. And then I am going to angle them about right there. All right, so that's one ear. I'll zoom in just a little bit more for you, okay? Does that help? And we're gonna do the same with this ear. Try not to use too much glue like I did. All right, and I think that one will work. So we'll give that just a few minutes to dry, all right? Now, while we're waiting, we are going to be adding some eyes to our elf, okay? Let me make sure he's not sticking too badly to the grid paper. All right. It's nice using the Tombow glue because you've got wiggle room if you need to move your ears. So this is what you should have so far, okay? All right, so now comes the eyes. I'm using a basic black Stampin' Right marker, all right? And I'm gonna put my eyes about right here and right here. And I think I might even go a little bit bigger. All right, so there's the eyes. Then I am going to take the bubble bath. I'll try the light. If I think it's too light, I'll go with the dark. But let's use the Stampin' Blend. By the way, Stampin' Blends are on sale, ladies. All right, 15% off. All right, yeah, this is fine. The light is fine. I am giving him cheeks, okay? And now I'm going to add a mouth, just like that. Now we're not done because he needs a nose. And we are going to use the Blooming Pearls, all right? And we're gonna put that nose right there in the center. I might even have offset it a little bit, but you know what? It makes him super cute. Then we are going to take some more Tombow liquid glue or multi-purpose glue, whatever you like to call it. And we are going to add a little bow tie to our elf, and he's all done. So what do you think? Was that easy? Easy enough? I'll give you a few minutes to look at him. Again, shaded spruce, basic white, petal pink, and shaded spruce, okay? All right. I'm gonna pick him up now and I'm gonna set him aside, and I am going to bring in the envelope treat boxes, okay? The envelope treat boxes. All right, so I'm pulling one out, and look at the beautiful seals that also come with the boxes. So these would be lovely for wedding favors. Now, what's nice with the box is you can stamp on this box. So the first thing we're going to do is you can stamp on it, you can add designer paper. We're going to be adding designer paper to ours tonight. But the first thing we do is we want to fold all of those score lines. I'm afraid my surface is getting too sticky. I may get another piece of grid paper. Alrighty. So you're going to notice that it has tape on it. All right. So we are going to pull that off. And we can bring that up and adhere it to the side. All right, so we have one side of the box done. Now we're going to do this side. All right. And again, we're doing both sides. See how easy this box comes together? It is super quick. Now we're going to fold over, and we're going to fold these, and we're going to, oh, by the way, as far as what to put inside, we do have the elf that's going to be on the outside. So I don't have any, but they're real puffy looking. They're peppermints, and they're red and white. It's not the Starlight peppermints, but they're real puffy looking, like they look like pillows. So these would be great in here, and then you could call it elf pillows. So think of something, some sort of candy or something that would fit well with the elf. Kisses would fit in here beautifully, as well as Hershey Nuggets. Now, the last step that I'm going to do is I am going to put these two together, all right? And for me, this was the hardest part because I was just afraid I was going to rip my box. Now, if you're not wrapping in designer paper, this is where you can use a gold seal to put on top, and it will cover this up, okay? We're going to pull out designer paper. It's the Mary Bold and Bright. It is the very first designer paper in the mini catalog, okay? So let's see what we're measuring tonight. It is 3 inches. Hello, Deborah. How are you doing? Hi, Pam. So 3 inches and, oh my gosh, 8 inches. So 3 by 8 inches. Now, to make it easy for wrapping around the box, you can take your bone folder and you can curl it. I could also use this side if I preferred. I'm going to start from the back, and I'm going to center the paper, and I'm just going to roll it around just to kind of see where my paper's going to go. All right? Okay. All right. So I think I got it. I'm going to put this in the middle if I can. All right. And then I'm going to bring this over here. And this is where I'm starting to make my score lines. Let's add a little bit of seal. And let's put it right there. And now I can get all my score lines done. Okay, just like that. So that is our little covering. I did forget the ribbon, which is actually what I did the first time I made this. So let's just slide a ribbon in. You know me, I absolutely love a ribbon. I'm going to try and push this through. All right, either I'm going to push it through or I'm going to take the designer paper off. I haven't decided yet. What am I going to do? Okay, it's coming off easy enough that I'll just take that off. So if you think about it, try and get the ribbon around your box before designer paper. I'm just figuring out right now about how much ribbon I need. This is the silver and white metallic ribbon that I'm using, and it is in the mini catalog. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to tie a bow. Now, if your ribbon keeps sliding on you, then you can put a little glue dot under one piece of your ribbon. All right. But when this ribbon is tied, oh my gosh, it is so, so pretty. All right, let me make that smaller and smaller and smaller. And let's give it some loops again. All right, I think we got it. Now, let's see if this won't fit back on here. All right. Ha ha, we got lucky. All right, but remember to put, you could probably even put a gift card in this box. I honestly don't know if it will fit, but I kind of think it would. I love this ribbon. It is so, so classy. Oh my gosh. And I'm just cutting at a diagonal, okay? But you'll see in a bit why I put that ribbon there. Now we're ready to put this little cutie patootie on here, all right? So let's pop him up. It's a party, right? So let's pop him up. He really is so darn easy to make. He's just cute. I'm finishing up my dimensionals. And all of him is going on the box, so why not pop him up well? Do you think I have enough? Why not add another one, right? All right, now I'm happy. Let's go ahead and peel off the paper. If I get all the pieces. Anybody have questions for me? Ooh, yes, you can do this for the gift card box. And Donna, the last project tonight, we're using the gift card box. All right, so you're gonna see it in action. All right, isn't that awesome? You're actually gonna see it. All right, so something I'm going to add is, the ribbon is silver and white metallic, okay? Always remember that if you don't catch a name, you can always go back and watch the replay and catch all of the details. Plus tomorrow, it's gonna be on my blog. This little die right here is a tag, and it's actually from this very same set. So let me show you. It's this tag right here, okay? So lots of tags in here, lots of good fun. This says Open Me, and so we're gonna do a bit of stamping. All right. And I can't really see what I'm doing, so woohoo, it turned out. Oh, good. Well, yeah, we're going to do the gift card box tonight, Donna. So I'm so happy that you have them, and now you'll know how to use them. All right. So this is Air Baker's twine. It's part of the Essentials twine set in the annual book. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to run that twine right through the hole of his hat. All right. And I don't know if you could see me do that or not, but I just put it through the hole of the hat. And then I'm gonna run this over, and we are gonna tie a cute little bow. But I just think this little bow just finishes it off and makes it very, very festive. All right, and I'm gonna make this bow smaller, which you probably can't even see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna zoom in a bit. Let's see. All right, and then that is our first project this evening. And again, I'm using the designer paper, Merry, Bold, and Bright. All right, so what do you think? I'm gonna take a second just to get some water here. I am so parched. And then of course, if you wanna see the candy bar holder, he's right there. And I can zoom in a bit. Oh, thank you so much, Donna. I'm really glad you liked the idea. So are y'all ready for Mrs. Claus? I'm ready for Mrs. Claus. Okay. So anyway, just super, super, super fun. Okay. So let me move some things out of the way so we can get to Mrs. Claus. Let's see. I have to remember what it is I'm doing here. Okay. All right. Okay. So now I'm ready to move these. And I am going to hang tight. I am bringing in a gift tag holder right here. These are also from Merry Bold and Bright, the designer paper. And the actual tag is in this bundle. And it's this tag right here that I am using, all right? So we're gonna create Mrs. Claus, and she is going to be popped up on this tag, okay? All right, so let me see if I can show you what we used for Mrs. Claus. I know we used the hat in Poppy Parade, okay? I'm using Poppy Parade cardstock because Poppy Parade is in this designer paper. All right. And then we're going to be using this again in Poppy Parade. All right, so Poppy Parade there. We need a face. The face is petal pink, and it's a 1 3/4 inch circle punch, okay? If you don't have the punch, go for the dies, okay? Look at your dies. We have this piece right here, and it is this die right here, okay? So this is the die that we're using this time, and you'll see in a minute how we're using it. And of course, this is our hat die. Then we're going to be using the berries. And here is the berry die right here. I'm going to put this away in a second because knowing me, I will literally lose that tiny little piece. We also have the holly this evening and shaded spruce. By the way, the berries are Poppy Parade. Holly is shaded spruce. And this is the die for shaded spruce. Okay? And then we're going to be using this tag. Are we using this tag on this one? I don't think we are. We're going to use it on the next one though. Okay, but we'll use that in a minute. Alrighty. Okay, I think we're ready to get started. I'm just checking my notes and make sure that I have everything here. Looks like I do. I am going to put these dies back so that I don't misplace them. Have you ever done that? Boy, have I done it. Oh my gosh. I am missing a few dies right now that I can't seem to locate. And let's put that away. And let's put this away. It's just safer if they're in the case. All right, so we're going to start with our Mrs. Claus, and this is going to be her hair, okay? And so what we want to do is we're going to position the hair like this, and then we're going to add it, okay? So let's put some liquid glue right along here. And we'll add it to hair, which is about right here. Okay. All right. I see a little bit of glue right there, so trying to get rid of that. And then we're going to add this to the circle, okay? So we'll put this about right here, and that should take care of Mrs. Claus. All right. So the next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll add her eyes. It is so easy. Even when you have magnetic sheets, it is so easy to lose the dies. It's just crazy. All right, before we get started, we're gonna give Mrs. Claus some glasses, and then we'll know where to put her eyes. So the glasses tonight are coming from the Bird's Eye View, and it's right here, okay? Have y'all seen this cute set? It's from the annual book. So let's do that first, Mrs. Claus. And we'll put them about right here. She's gonna be pretty low. There we go. I even got her hair. I probably should have pulled that up just a little bit, and I did not do that. But you know what? She's gonna be kind of quirky. And then we're going to give her some eyes. She's going to be a quirky Mrs. Claus. All right. Then we're going to add cheeks. And we're going to put her cheeks about here. And this is the light bubble bath, okay? Some of you were asking. This is the light bubble bath Stampin' Blend. We're going to add a great big smile to Mrs. Claus. I'll zoom in a little bit more for you. And then we're going to give her a nose using blooming pearls. There's her nose. Can everybody see her? Isn't she a cutie pie? So that's our Mrs. Claus. We're gonna pop her up. We're actually not done, all right? We're gonna do a few more things. We're gonna finish up my dimensionals. And we'll position this. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna line this up with the hole in the hat to the hole on the tag, okay? And then we're gonna add her little bow. Remember, this really goes on a present. And I'm gonna cut this middle part off, and she can have a cute little bow. Isn't she precious? She's adorable, and we're not even done with her yet. Not even done. A little bit of multi-purpose glue, and then we're gonna move. Okay, there we go. We got it. Isn't she cute? So if you're making it, you might want to put your hair and hat just a little bit higher, and then you'll have more space for the glasses, but she still turned out pretty daggone cute. All right, we're gonna add some holly. And we're gonna put that about right there. That is shaded spruce. And then we're gonna add the berries. And they are Poppy Parade, all right? Berries are Poppy Parade. I'll zoom in a little bit more. And I'm gonna be pulling out my my rhinestones, the basic jewels. And we're going to add the smallest ones. Wait until your berries dry. Don't do what I'm doing. I've got them sliding all over the place here. Oh gosh. My berries really are moving. Woohoo! Got it on there. Got it on there. I can even turn my holly a little more, and there she is. And that is Mrs. Claus. And Mrs. Claus is on a tag. So you can put her on a box, a candy bar wrapper, a tag. All of that will work, okay? Now, while we're creating tags, I think we're gonna make another one. Hang on. Did I cut another hat? I was thinking I did. Hang on, I'm looking through my stash. All right, I will show you this one. Here is another tag with just a Santa hat. And here you can stamp ho, ho, ho. And I'll show you how to do that. This is your actual tag, and this is part of the same die set, the same stamp set, okay? That's the tag, and we're going to use shaded spruce again. And here on the stamp, it says ho. So you'll get real close to that hole, and you'll stamp ho. I need to re-ink my my shaded spruce. So there is your ho, ho, ho. You can get 3 of those on that one tag, okay? And I just added it to the hat. The hat is Poppy Parade. It's popped up, as well as this piece right here. This is also popped up, all right? And so you could definitely create a tag set. So there's 2 more tags for you. And now we're going to talk about the scalloped gift card box, all right? So let me clear this off. All right. And we'll get ready for our last one. I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out, and let's talk about where we can find the gift card boxes. You may have never noticed them. It's page 126 of the annual catalog. It is next door to the envelope treat boxes, okay? And it's called the Scallop Gift Card Box. There are 10 stampable boxes in a package, and they're $7. Now you can also stamp on these boxes, just like you can stamp on the envelope treat boxes. So both are stampable, but you can also use designer paper. And so tonight we're going to do the designer paper, and we're going to design Mr. Santa Claus. This is what the package looks like when you receive it. And we're going to need 1 box along with 1 of these gift card inserts. All right. So these are the 2 things that you need in order to create a gift box. And Donna, I think you were telling me that you have some of these. Does anybody else have these? This is the first time I'm using them, and I believe they came out this year in the new annual catalog. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead. We are going to set the gift card holder aside. We'll talk about this in a minute. And then here is the gift card box itself. And so again, you're going to want to fold your score lines. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So if they're 10 boxes in a package and it's $7, it's less than $1 a box. So you cannot beat that. They're stampable. So that's another nice feature. And you can also put designer paper on them. All right, so here we go. I am going to bring up these two flaps, and I feel like I need 4 hands to do this. Okay, I got the first side in. Okay, let's go here. I'll bend this back so you can see better. Here we go. And now I am going to click that in. It just clicks in, okay? I'm so glad y'all like the ideas. This time of year, I love packaging ideas. You know, for gift cards. This is a great box to use so you don't lose the gift card. Have you ever purchased a gift card to give to someone and you don't know where you've put it? You've misplaced it? So this is big enough that you don't lose it, okay? So this is the gift card part, and this has a little insert here and here, and that's for the gift card holder. So this is an old gift card. There's no money on it. And then I am I'm trying to slide this in. I really don't want to rip this. Okay, good. Got that in. Okay, then I just lift up. I ripped it. I pulled too hard. So be careful when you do that you don't pull too hard on that, okay? I'm just wondering, you know what, with a little bit of glue, I think it can go back. So I'm gonna zoom in. Well, I zoomed in way too much. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glue there. And let's put a little pressure there and see if we can't get that to close. All right, I'll zoom back out now. Okay. Now there is a score line right here, and you're gonna fold that. I don't know if it's repairable. So be careful. Be careful that you don't rip. You know what? I'm just going to get another one. That's driving me crazy. All right, so I'm going to grab another insert. By the way, you don't have to use the insert if it's not a gift card. You can put your candies in here. Gift tags will fit beautifully in here to give as a gift. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to lift up these little slots. And maybe what I'll do, I see these little holes. I'm going to poke the holes out because that may also give me more space. All right. So yeah, use them for gift cards, use them for candy. There's that score line again, okay? All right, let's hold our breath and get this thing done. All right, ha-ha. All right, now just have to get this side in. This can be done, I just know it. It is tough. All right, I'm really pushing hard up in this corner so that I can get this to fit. Okay, almost have it. Come on. I got it. All right, so the key is, here's the key. When you put your gift card in here, push as hard as you can. That first corner that you do, push it as hard as you can, and that way you'll be able to get the second corner in there, okay? So that is the key for that. This is folded. So what happens is it goes into the box and sits like this. So it sits up when you open it, okay? All right, this is our little scalloped edge. You can also tuck the flap inside the box. So you have choices there. And since I have ribbon, we're gonna get the ribbon on first, all right? I do want this to close. And I am thinking I'm gonna do it this way. Now you don't have to do the ribbon, but you know me, I'm gonna try it. Let's go ahead and cut some ribbon there. I'm not sure how much it is, probably about 18 inches. I'm gonna tie a knot, not a bow. All right. They are perfect for gift cards, yes, and you don't lose the gift card. So 10 in a package. 10 in a package, $7. All right, so do you see what I've done? I have put the ribbon here and I've put a knot there, okay? Now I'm gonna trim it. And I'm gonna trim it on this side. And that's gonna keep my box closed, but I can also tuck it inside. All right, so second option. Now we're gonna add some of my favorite paper, and we're going to be putting this on top the box, and then I'm gonna show you how to make Santa, all right? So let's talk about our designer paper. It is measuring 3 7/8. 3 7/8. And 2 5/8. Now the cardstock is Granny Apple Green, and it is measuring 4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. All right. We are actually going to adhere the two of these together. And we're going to center it. You're only going to have about 1/8 of an inch all the way around, okay? The ribbon I'm using tonight is, what is it called? The iridescent ribbon. It was part of my ribbon share. So if you did my ribbon share, you have 2.5 yards of this ribbon. Now we're going to add some seal. You could also use tear and tape here. You could probably use the multi-purpose liquid glue as well. So all kinds of options there. And now we're going to center this on the box. Okay, so we've centered it on the box. We've got our little ribbon to untie to get the gift card out. And now we're going to create Santa to go on top, okay? All right, let's talk about the dies we're going to use for this project. Again, we are using the hat. We've used that every time. All right. And so your hat is going to be in Poppy Parade. You're going to need a petal pink circle, and it's 1 3/4 of an inch, or you can use a circle die. So that's petal pink. We're going to be using one of these. And this is going to be for Santa's beard. And so this is the die that you will be using, okay? That's the die. You're going to need 3 of these little flowers. So this is the die, and you're going to need 3. 1, 2, 3, and it's in basic white. Yeah, the DSP does dress the box up. Also, you can decorate the sides of the box if you want. So you just have to measure and then cut for that. But yeah, this definitely makes it so festive. You're going to need one of these. And this is going to be for the brim of the hat in basic white. Then you're going to need 2 of these, which is the toe and heel die for the stocking. Okay, so 2 of the larger size. And then you're going to need a tag. And this tag is also part of this set. And it's right here. So every die that I've shown you is from this set. Okay, so keep that in mind. And this circle is from our circle punch. I'm putting my dies back so that I don't lose them, because I'm very good at that. We've already talked about that. Alrighty, so to get started, I'll leave all these pieces on here. We are gonna start with Santa's head. We're gonna put that hat on again, and I will mention this to you. If you put it too far down, you end up seeing his face. So you want that hat to fit on the top of this circle. And we'll put it about right there. Then we're going to add the brim, and let's go ahead and pop up the brim, make that nice and festive. We want him to be a jolly Santa, right? We'll put a little one there. And it doesn't matter which direction you choose, okay? Either direction will work. Let's go ahead. We're going to add one of those little poofy, I'm going to call it a flower, right here to the end of his hat. Then we are going to add 2 of those fluffy things to the sides of his face. So this is going to be his sideburns. So we're going to put one here. And here. And there are the sideburns. I'm going to let that dry just a bit, okay? Just give it a few seconds to dry before we move on. I would say that this Santa punch art is probably the most involved. Next, we're going to add the beard. So we'll just add it right along here and put it about right here. Okay, and we might even bring that sideburn down a little to cover up the side of the face. There we go. Okay, so just like that. So we're really covering him up. Now we're going to add some eyes to this jolly fella. And you can always make them bigger and you can make them rounder. We are going to add a little pearl nose again. Got to get the nose in there, right? I'm going to put my blooming pearls away here so I don't lose those. And now we're going to add the mustache. All right. Whoops. So let's put the mustache along here. Okay. And we're going to do the same to the other side. And I'm going to use my Take Your Pick tool and turn this. Okay. And that is my Santa. How cute is he? All right. See if I can move him a little bit. We're going to stamp the tag in just a second. And we're going to pop up this little cutie. Again, the punch art is from Cindy Bauman. She is a demonstrator, and her business is called Stamped with Aloha. So I'm assuming she lives in Hawaii, but that's where the punch art is from. I know, Tina, I think the elf is my favorite. I don't know why, and he's the easiest one to make. He's just adorable. Now we have options here. We can put Santa here, or we could even turn our box and put Santa here. So I'm not sure which to do, all right? Do we want Santa long ways, or do we want Santa like this? So I'd love to hear your thoughts, and that's how I will put Santa on the box. I'm thinking this way. We have a little more space, so that might be better. But let me know what you think. Are we doing long ways tonight, or are we going to do it short? Let me know. Okay, I'm anxious to hear. While you're doing that, okay, we got a long way. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp Open Me, because we want to be able to open this box. So, oh, everybody likes long ways. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. I love it. I'm loving the response. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to do long ways, everyone. And we'll put it about right here. We're going to add some baker's twine. Let's put the tag on first. What do you think? How cute is he? What a great gift card box. All right, I'm going to tie a little bow here. I just love this little greeting that says Open Me, because you know it's a gift card. Isn't he cute? So these are the scalloped gift card boxes, all right? It's just part of our packaging in the annual catalog. And the page number might have been 126 if I'm remembering it correctly. All right. So there's our little Santa. Now, another idea for you is to take your gift card box, and this is a broken box, so add your gift tags in here, okay? make some gift tags, put them inside, add this to the top. Yay, I'm so happy. I'm so glad you're making them, Donna. Thanks, Nancy. It's page 126. Add them to your order. This can be taped here. Add some punch art. And you have a lovely little hostess gift filled with tags. So it makes a nice little gift just to thank someone. I know, it is the time, isn't it? Just having enough time for everything. I feel it, honestly. I do. All right, so let's look at our little guys tonight. I'll get pictures of these done. And where is, oh, I know where it is. Here is our Mrs. Claus. And then here is a Santa hat that is just so, so easy to make. All right. There we go. I will zoom out a bit. All right, who's favorite? Anybody have a favorite? Does anyone have a favorite? Which is your favorite?